Touchdown Chargers! Welcome to Chargers Daily. I'm Fun Bobby. I'm back. Do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button. Smash the like button. And let's get it going. Today is absolutely bonkers, people. Whoa. You can't even make this stuff up. What in the freaking folding chair fiasco is this, okay? Today's free agency circus is so chaotic, it didn't just go off the rails. It picked up the rails, used them as nunchucks, and now is being chased by the Department of Transportation. Hold on to your nachos. Max Crosby, the trade saga, just turned into NFL's biggest plot twist. The Ravens backed out. Adam Schefter and Yahoo Sports dropped the bomb, and look at the deal's off. Crosby stays in Vegas after Tuesday's announcement, and now the Raiders are stuck with their star edge rusher like a bad tattoo that they can't laser off. The Raiders announced that the Ravens backed out. No. Why? There's all kinds of theories why. Let's be honest, he didn't pass the physical. But it's like Baltimore saw the injury reports and they realized that Crosby's right arm Raiders tattoo doesn't match the uniforms. X-posts are going wild. One fan called it the craziest night in sports alongside Bam Adebayo's 83-point game and Italy whooping Team USA in baseball. Another link to Fallout articles says the Ravens dodged a complete bullet on this deal. While Raiders fans are like scratching their head like, rebuild? What rebuild? The impacts on all the signings that the Raiders just splashed on, Linderbaum for $81 million, Walker for $40.5 million, Dean for $36 million, Naylor, Pay, Stokes, Kuntz, trade for Tayron Johnson. I mean, this is the poster child for dumpster fire. Only the Raiders, okay? This is like selling your house, selling all your stuff, buying a house across the country, buying all new furniture, repainting everything, installing an outdoor barbecue with an ice machine and a blender, all contingent on the sale money, and then the buyer backs out. I mean, this is just an absolute mess. The Raiders' garbage can fire is raging so hard, Oscar the Grouch evacuated due to smoke inhalation, okay? They thought they were getting 2 firsts. But now he's staying like that friend who crashes on the couch and never leaves. This impacts everything big time. All that money spent on win now, guys, with Crosby back, I mean, their cap is tighter than a Vegas showgirl's corset. They're going for it this season. I mean, Clint Kubiak's coaching and the rookie QB, they don't know what they're doing. This is like entering a pie eating contest, but the starting time changed and you just mowed down 3 pizzas and a double scoop of ice cream. You're going to end up with egg on your face. Any chance Max ends up with the Chargers? Dream on, people. If the Ravens backed out, we're not touching this contract with a 10-foot pole. But imagine the chaos if we did, like a bad ex at a wedding swooping in. The Raiders fans are posting, "We keep Crosby," like they won the lottery. But they have no idea how all these numbers are going to work. All the options, none of them good. Bolt fam, hit the comments. Are the Ravens smart for backing out of this mess or cowards? Any real chance Crosby lands in LA with the Chargers? This is the gift that keeps on gifting. I mean, bolt up, charge on, while the Raiders try to change that underwear after a bit more than a fart. This is absolutely hilarious. And if today's news isn't spinning faster than a Raiders rebuild plan, listen to this whopper. The Chargers have trade interest in Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver A.J. Brown. Ian Rappaport dropped it, saying we had some interest in the blockbuster right alongside the Patriots, who apparently are the favorites. Chargers report on SportsIllustrated.com is all over it, noting it's probably agent-fed buzz or just poking around like curious kids at a candy store window. I'm 50-50 on it. This would be the splash that turns our offense from like pretty good into holy Herbert nasty. Let's unpack the absurdity of it though. Brown is still only going on 29. He's got 1,000+ yard seasons in 4 straight years, and his catch radius paired with Herbert's arm would be like giving a slingshot to David and telling Goliath to run. He'd open up the field for Ladd McConkey and Aronde Gadsden in the passing game and keep defenses honest so Amari Hampton doesn't have to run into walls of bodies every play. Brown would be the missing piece, turning us into a highlight machine where every deep ball is a meme waiting to happen. It would come out every single week, people. But hold the phone. We don't like this deal, okay? Not one bit. The projected trade capital required for this is going to be like a first-round pick plus. I mean, this is like trading your firstborn for a fancy coffee maker. And sure, the coffee's great, but now you're short a kid. The only way that I see this working in my head is if there's somehow a way they could trade Quentin Johnson to offset some of it. I mean, QJ's got size and speed, but he's dropping balls like he's allergic to leather. Swap him in to sweeten the pot on this trade. Okay, maybe you can make it palatable, like adding sugar to bad medicine. But rumor is Brown's a challenging locker room personality. The kind of guy who might turn team meetings into his own personal soap opera. I mean, do we really need that drama when Harbaugh's trying to like build a mall people, family-friendly vibe? Trading for Brown is like adopting a high-maintenance celebrity dog. Looks amazing on Instagram, catches everything thrown at him, but demands gourmet food and throws tantrums if the bed's not fluffy enough. Eagles might dump him post-June 1st for cap reasons, but waiting that long, we're not patient like that. We'd rather microwave our popcorn than wait for the stove. And the cost, I'm telling you, it's a first rounder plus. This is like paying for a VIP at a concert where the band might not even show up. Chargers report says it's shocking we're even mentioned. I mean, we're all in, sure, but not like sell the farm all in. Bolt fam, hit the comments. Is Brown worth a first rounder plus? Should we trade QJ with the deal to make it happen? Or skip the drama queen and stick with our guys? This buzz is wild, but bolt up, charge on, and let's pray Ortiz doesn't trade the farm on a diva receiver. That's not what I'm all about, and I don't think you want that either. And let's keep it going because stranger things have happened, okay? Stranger things have happened, bro. We just added another mid-low lineman for depth, I guess, because why not collect O-line projects like Pokemon? If our off-season shopping spree isn't already looking like a garage sale haul, let's add another bargain bin gem, okay? We agreed to terms with free agent offensive lineman Cole Strange on a 2-year deal, $13 million. What are we getting? O-lineman on whatnot? SportsIllustrated.com Charger report dropped the news this morning. The former Patriots first-round pick from 2022, who spent 22 to 24 in New England before joining the Dolphins in September, is now reuniting with Mike McDaniel and Powder Blue like they're starting a support group for ex-Dolphins coaches and players. Let's break down. This is a massive mid to low masterpiece. Strange played 99% of offensive snaps across 14 games in Miami in 25, posting a 54.9 Pro Football Focus grade that ranked him 58th out of 81 guards. This isn't elite. This is like, hey, at least he's not the bottom 23. He's a solid plug-and-play type who can compete for a starting guard spot now that Styron Johnson bolted. But let's be real. This is another depth move like re-signing Trevor Penning. We're collecting O-line projects like Pokemon cards, hoping one evolves. But this one crawled out of the primordial soap, looked around and said, nope, not chaotic enough, then cannonballed back in and came out wearing sunglasses and holding a kazoo. $13 million for 2 years? This is like paying for a used minivan when you need a freaking Ferrari. This will get you there, but don't expect any looks. Strange's grade is mid-low like a Chargers playoff exit. Respectable enough to show up, but not flashy enough to win anything. But hey, with Biadish at center and this depth haul, our line, I guess, might look like a wall instead of a revolving door at an hourly hotel. Signing Strange is like adding a backup singer to a band. He's not stealing the mic from Slater or Alt, but I guess if someone gets hurt, at least the show goes on without sounding like karaoke night gone wrong. He reunites with McDaniel, who probably whispered, "Come block for Herbert. It's better than the mess in Miami." This move screams depth. We're not overpaying for stars. We're building a bench that's deeper than the Grand Canyon, apparently. Bolt fam, hit the comments. Strange, is he a starting guard or eternal backup? Does this make our O-line scarier or just bulkier? Is it an extra ab or bloat on a beer gut? This is the Chargers way, I guess. Bolt up, charge on with our collection of Amazon pallet finds, okay? This is nuts. And speaking of nuts, what in the holy taco tornado, okay? Trey Pipkins, shoot me now. Bolt fam, I'm dead. Tom Pelissero just dropped the bomb. Tonight, the Chargers are resigning veteran O-line Trey Pipkins to a 2-year, $10 million deal with incentives that could push it to $12 million based on playtime. No! Say it isn't so. This is the news that has me staring at the ceiling, wondering if the football gods hate us or if like Ortiz lost a bet or something. Pipkins, our 2019 third-round pick, has played in 97 career games with 66 starts. This is a lot of snaps for a guy whose PFF grade has been mid-low, like a bad report card you hide from your parents. In 2025, he allowed 5 sacks, 7 QB hits, and 25 pressures over 17 games. This isn't protection. This is an open invitation for rushers to have a beer and pizza in the backfield. His overall grade was a dismal 62.2 in 2023, 60.4 in 24, and barely scraped by in 25, ranking him near the bottom of starting tackles like he's competing for the most generous host to opposing defenses. $10 million for Pipkins, I get it. It's not a lot of money, but $10 million for a door that doesn't lock looks solid on paper, but every burglar or edge rusher just waltzes right in. He can earn up to $12 million with playtime incentives. This is code for like show up and don't get benched too quick and we'll throw in extra cash for pity money. Our O-line with Pipkins is like a fence with holes. It's great in theory, but the dogs or Max Crosby's keep getting through. Pipkins re-signing is massive trash, Bolt fam. He's a human turnstile who lets rushers spin through like they're on a merry-go-round. And we're paying $5 million a year for that? For what? I bet we'd have better results with nobody in that spot at all. Herbert's spine is probably filing a complaint with the union as we speak. But wait, is this the plan? Ortiz thinks he's a mainstay? With versatility at tackle and guard? Yeah, versatile at letting pressures from all angles. Shoot me now. We're recycling the guy who's been a part of our O-line disasters for 7 years. Bolt fam, this is the offseason gut punch we didn't need or see coming. Hit the comments. Is Pipkin worth $10 million or should we have let him walk? How many sacks does he allow in 2026 before we absolutely riot? This deal is trash. Bolt up, charge on, and pray for Herbert's health because Pipkins is back, baby. Charge on, and I'll see you tomorrow on Chargers Daily.